Welcome back, Remodelites. Dave with Remodel Media, and we're here in Costa Mesa at South Coast Plaza. We're at Universal Appliances. We're talking to Jason from Nev Distributing, and we're going to talk a little bit about Elica hoods today. So, Jason, which one is this?
This is
Which one is this?
This is the 48-inch Oristano. This is the newest designer series hood that Elica has manufactured. It is available in 48 inches as well as 36 inches. It is only available as you see it. In this type of designer hood, there's options with other manufacturers, but with Elica, we have chosen to make these readily available in stock, but there are no custom features for this. So as you see it is how you receive it. The nice thing is, like I said, they're in stock. So if a homeowner chooses a design type hood like this and wants it quicker than 6 or 8 months, we have them available next day. This system allows for the homeowner to not only vent up through the top, as is normal with our competitors, but also through the back of this product. So if they have a vent in the wall, they can actually vent 90 degrees back through, which is a very unique
Not
feature.
up and out, but directly out.
Yep, it's a 90-degree turn and you can go out the back of it.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's big news. Now, I see we've got some baffles here. Are these true baffles? Are these cosmetic?
These are true baffles. These are true pro baffles. The system works in such a manner that the shell, which is what you see on the outside, the pretty part, is placed on top of and around our Arezzo insert. So this insert is a typical pro insert from Elica. So we built this design around our insert. So our 36-inch insert goes into our 36-inch version of this. Our 40-inch insert, which is what you see here, goes into the 48. With our Catania, which is the other style, which basically shoots up straight on the side instead of it coming in, that uses our Trento insert. And the difference between our Arezzo insert and our Trento insert is simply the depth.
Okay.
So the Arezzo is 20 inches deep from the back.
This is basically pro depth because we've got it over a pro range here.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the Trento is going to be 2 inches shallower front to back.
Okay, so if we're talking about, like, let's say a smaller residential range or even like one of the other Italian brands,
Correct.
that would be appropriate. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. The other nice feature is, in the 36-inch version of this, you can get either a 600 CFM blower insert or a 1200 CFM insert with this product in 36 inches.
Okay.
The same is true with our Catania. You can get a 36-inch 600 or a 36-inch 1200 CFM.
Okay.
The 48-inch are both 1200 CFM.
All internal blowers.
Correct. They're all internal blowers, and they come built into the liners when you purchase them.
Okay. All right, and there is one other hood that's here today, yeah?
That's correct.
All
It's
right.
called the Leone.
Let's
And
go
we
take a
can
look
to
at that.
next.
Okay. All right, Jason, now tell us about this beast here.
This is the Leone. This is a 36-inch version of this hood. This hood is available in 30-inch, 36-inch, 42-inch, and 48 inches wide. This is our most popular pro hood that we sell with Elica.
I've sold a few myself.
Yes. There are a lot of features and benefits to this hood. First of all, if you look at the lines, this is very unique and modern in the lines and the cut of this compared to some of our competitors that normally just chop the square in the bottom. This gives it a very modern look and allows it to be placed with almost every modern appliance that's out there, which is why this is our most popular. You'll also notice that if you carefully view this, there's not a giant logo on it that would conflict with another brand that you would place it above. It is logoed.
There it is.
There it is. And we love our brand, but we also recognize that in order to match with other products, we want to be a little bit more discreet about it and give people an option to buy our hoods instead of the others. All of our pro hoods have pro baffles in them. And I'm going to take this down without trying to drop it here.
There you
The
go.
nice thing about our professional baffles is As you can see, I'm placing my fingers inside of it, and I'm not worrying about slicing the ends of them off.
I know.
Which is what you have with a lot of our competitors. We do a great job of finishing these. These are all dishwasher safe and easy to clean.
Let's show that close to the camera here. These are actually, they're like rounded on the inside. That's amazing.
The other thing that's...
I think every other Pro hood I've ever handled, with one exception, it's that company out of Texas.
Yes.
They don't do baffles at all, but every other Pro hood that has a baffle, I have come close to cutting myself, or even in some cases cut myself on the baffle.
Yeah. So that's one of the many fine finishes that Elica takes note of. The other thing that's unique and very positive about this hood is if you look up in here, there's a white insulated blanket, I call it. And this allows for the sound that is pulled up into this giant metal box to be absorbed. Much like a recording studio does with the foam that's laid around the inside of the recording studio, so there's no reverberation of the noise.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So this is called our hush system, and this makes for a much quieter exhaust and overall experience with your ventilation, which is something that everyone wants. The other thing you'll note is this nice blue illumination here. This is something that happens with all of our controls. The blower and the lighting both have the blue illumination.
I'm actually not hearing anything from here. I'm hearing it come out the top because that's open, but
Exactly.
I'm not hearing anything over here, which is amazing.
Yep. Obviously on low it's going to be a lot quieter. It gets louder the more powerful you get. This is a 1200 CFM blower. So on high, once it's exhausted, you will hear some of it, but it's still going to be much quieter than an equivalent 1200 CFM Pro hood.
Does it have a SON or a DB rating?
It does. I don't have it right off the bat, but I know that when I've compared our professional hoods with 1200 CFM relative to high power with our competitors, we're actually about a zone lower than them.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Which is a lot because it's exponential. The other thing that I want to talk about is the lighting. It's obviously very brilliant. It's
It's bright.
very bright. It's all LED. There is no variation. It doesn't go in variants or gradients, if you will, but it's a great system for us on and off. The fit and finish, again, I want to talk about that because...
I know, you'd expect to see a seam or something somewhere.
Yes, exactly. These are actually hand polished and finished at the end, as to look as though they were formed as one solid piece when they come out of the factory, and they're not. They're bent and welded. So the level of craftsmanship is pretty phenomenal as well.
Right.
Again, back to value. I bring that word up every time I talk to you. The value of this hood is incredible for a professional 1200 CFM chimney hood of this level. You would expect to pay somewhere around $1,900 to $2,500.
Right.
Maybe more if it's a different brand. This is a $1,500 hood. So while we bring the power, we bring the fit and finish.
I mean, that competes with like some of the premium Chinese brands out there.
Yes, exactly.
And Elica is made in Italy.
It's made in Italy as well as other plants. We have, actually Elica has 6 manufacturing plants in the world.
Okay.
Elica is the largest hood manufacturer on the globe, on the planet.
Okay.
We manufacture about 24 million blowers a year.
Wow.
And we do that because Elica is an OEM to about 30 brands. So we're very large. That allows us a scale and the ability to come up with great product like this. The other thing I want to talk about, there is a 3-year warranty, as we discussed with the refrigerators.
Okay.
All of our products from Elica, whether it be our induction cooktop, our undercurrent refrigeration, or our hoods, all have a 3-year warranty. So that's industry leading for this level of product.
It absolutely is. All right. Anything I forgot to ask about?
I don't think so. I think that's it.
All right. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for watching. I hope you got some good information out of that episode. Go ahead and click here for more videos. Go ahead and click here to subscribe. And make sure you check out the description below for relevant links to some of the products that we discussed today. And leave your comments and questions down below because I love answering them. As always, I'll see you in the next one.